morning, everybody. All right. Hi, Lisa. Okay, well, first of all, I want to thank everybody for coming, and this is a great event. We're going to be unveiling something that's very important, not only to BOMI International, but also to the industry. And I want to reminisce for a moment because, gosh, it's been over 5 years ago. I went to lunch with this young man right next to me. Gabriel Eckert is the executive director of BOMA Georgia. And BOMA Georgia had just finished a strategic planning session. Gabriel was very excited in telling me how you wanted to do something that focused on sustainability. And we were very interested in focusing on high performance and sustainability. And as a result of that, we had another partner that was interested at the time, the folks from Trade Press, and Bob Wisniewski could not be here today, but we have Ed Sullivan, who is here from Trade Press, and they all came to our offices at BOMI International. We hashed around some ideas, we all kicked in some money, we did some feasibility studies, and we kicked off a program. And that program today is resulting in the completion of our third and final course in our high performance series. And so there's some folks in the audience that I'd like to recognize, and then we have a couple of folks who are going to talk about this last course. So first of all, I want to recognize folks from BOMI International who make all this happen in terms of our volunteer leaders. And so I have Dave Fagoni, our chairman of the board, Howard Arndt, our vice chairman of the board, Sarah Wright, somewhere here. Sarah Wright is our secretary-treasurer. We also have a couple of board members. Tim O'Donnell from Baltimore is one of our board members, and George Denise, I believe, is also here. He is from California. And so we have some folks from BOMA Georgia that we want to recognize, our partners. They helped fund this entire project, and we're so grateful to BOMA Georgia for this partnership. So thank you so much. And the folks from BOMA Georgia are Ian Hughes, who's president of the board at BOMA Georgia, Todd Mitchell, Kinsey Hinkson, and somebody who cut a ribbon with us once before on one of the earlier courses, a prior president, Mark Dukes. I saw Mark around someplace. Oh, there's Mark. And we have guests also from representing BOMA International, and Amy Chisholm and Lisa Prats. And I know that you're here representing the officers of BOMA International and Henry Chamberlain, so thank you so much for being here. And then we have folks who have been participating in writing these courses and guiding us along the way. And our lead subject matter expert on this particular course is David Borchardt. David is right here. He's going to have something to say in a few minutes. But I also want to recognize Dave Pogue. Dave is unfortunately in California, could not make it here today. He was our guiding light in terms of the first course. And Vivian Lofness is in Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, she could not make it today. She was our guiding light in our second course. Our first course being High Performance Sustainable Building Principles, our second course being High Performance Sustainable Building Practices, and our third course, which is High Performance Sustainable Building Investments. We also have so many people that have worked on this course here, and I want to point out a few that are here in terms of our executive advisors. Brenna Walraven, Dave Hewitt, and Stuart Brodsky could not be here, but we also have a number of people who participated in writing the course. Bill Mobius, John Scott, I saw you here someplace. John. And Carrie Fronston is here as well, and Carrie has been instrumental. Thank you, Carrie, for all the work. Have I missed anybody in the audience that participated? And then I have a BOMI team that's standing in the back, and could you guys all just wave? It's important. These folks are all responsible for these courses. Thank you, BOMI team. So let me at this point turn this over to Holly Bentley. Holly, I know you'd like to say something about these courses. Holly is our Senior Director of Learning and Development at BOMI International and has been running all three of these design projects to the point of where we are today, where they're out in the marketplace. So Holly?
Well, one, I want to say I'm thrilled to get to this day. It's a very big day for my team. As Jeff mentioned, this has been a really long project, but with a lot of really positive output and a lot of collaboration. I think what he mentioned today that's so valuable is the commitment that everybody in this industry and the subject matter experts provide to us in terms of continuing our mission and our tradition of adding value through learning. And in an opening session today, I heard about the talent management formula and how valuable learning is to that, and I think we really offer a great solution, and this course is representative of that. I want to personally thank BOMA Georgia and Gabriel for his unyielding support and encouragement at times when that was needed, as well as the financial component. I want to thank my team, who, like Jeff said, are hiding in the back. Wave, guys. They really worked a lot of long hours and days over a sustained period of time to make this happen. I want to recognize the larger BOMI team, because not everybody here is present today. Not everybody has the glorified job of being kind of front and center with the development process. A lot of people handle the delivery and some of the tedious tasks to make our programs pretty seamless to our clients and learners in terms of receiving them. So I would like to thank all of them. They're not watching this on live TV or anything, but I wish they were. Thank you, BOMI team. With that being said, I'm going to defer to my incredible subject matter experts who help support this particular book, the High Performance Investments book, to give their perspective on the value that this third course really adds, kind of as the topic on the cake to our whole program. So that being said, Dave, I'm going to turn the floor over to you.
Thank you. It's just been an honor to work on these three courses. It has been just a learning experience for me, and I think what it adds to industry, we're able to take experts from around the country and from around the world in many ways and coalesce their expertise in this three-course series, and the investments course that really caps it off and will add value to the entire industry, because not everybody can get to conferences and not everybody can get education by going away from their offices, but this will allow them to do this across the industry and to really help take buildings across the country and make them high performance without, with all the expertise that has been incorporated in these books and with everything that adds value to this. So I really think this is a leap in what can be done for building operations across the country. So thank you. And I want to thank the BOMI people and the support I got in helping develop this course and all the fantastic authors. So thank you.
Thanks, Dave. Brenna?
Thanks so much, Jeff. Let me handshake. Holly and Gabriel and the entire team. BOMI's done an outstanding job of filling a needed gap in the marketplace of really in-depth and yet time-efficient, productive education around efficiency, sustainability, and how to make those investments, sell those internally, and do so in a way that makes sense for the financial benefit, not just the environmental benefit. It was an honor and privilege working with the group. Really proud of the output, and we're looking forward to having it hit the marketplace form. And congratulations again to BOMI.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brenna. And the involvement of all of these people really points to the partnership that's involved in the development of these courses. And I'd like to point out a couple of other folks when we talk about partnerships. We have Cliff Majersic from IMT, who's out here, the Institute for Market Transformation. Deb Cloutier, who's so instrumental in working with the industry, and I know the Better Buildings initiative. So thank you for being here as well. And one of the things when we talk about the partnership, our partnership with BOMI International as well. We had Brenna Walraven, who just spoke, who's a former chair of BOMI International. Dave Hewitt is a former chair of BOMI International. So this is a group effort, and we're so appreciative of everyone's work. And that partnership is yielding something else that's very important, because on completion of the three courses, individuals will then receive a designation, the BOMI-HP. So we're very pleased to make that announcement today as well, and we're looking forward to honoring later on today our first BOMI-HPs. So it's an exciting time for us, And now it's time to do something that we've all been waiting for, and that's cut the ribbon. And for that, I'm going to ask Dave Fagoni, our chairman, and Ian Hughes, the president of BOMA Georgia, to do the honors.
It's really, what I love about today from BOMI's perspective is the fact that education and continuing education continues to be relevant, and BOMI International is able to produce timely, topical information in education courses. And although Holly said it was a long time, it's a remarkable short time when you determine how much information had to be created and packaged and put out there in the marketplace like today. So we're thrilled to be able to do this today.
And on behalf of BOMA Georgia, I can't tell you how excited we are about the launch of the high performance program and our continued work with BOMI. We think this will create tremendous value both for our membership and for our clients.
And with that,
cut the ribbon.
there you go, not a
And
problem.
unwrap it.
I'm going to unwrap it. Just like Christmas morning.
And there you go. Thank you so much for participating in this ribbon cutting today. And we encourage you all to take a look at the book. Thanks, everyone. Good to see you.
Too. I didn't know you were doing this until a little bit ago.
Oh, well, I'm glad you were here for it.